Hey guys, this is Nikhil. How are you all doing? I know Bitcoin is slightly going up. It's at 42k today. Um, until we hear what's going to happen today. I mean, today is a very crucial day because CPI data is going to come out. And if the inflation numbers are higher than 7.1, then we might see a bit of a pullback in Bitcoin. If inflation numbers are lower, then it might go up. In either case, I've been saying that Bitcoin would um, go sideways for the next couple of at least 7 or 8 weeks, maybe end of February to early March. Then that's when I see Bitcoin going back up. Anyway, so today I wanted to talk about Olympus DAO folks. There are so many of them. If you visit the site omforks.com, you will go crazy. There's like unbelievable amount of Olympus DAO copies, right? There's Nidhi DAO, there is Gyro, there is Umami, there is Spicy DAO. You name it, they have one DAO these days, right? So it becomes very important that you understand what kind of DAOs that you want to invest in, right? As an investor, you got to look at uh, of course, there are two kinds of investors. One who want to invest in the things that are um, safe, of course, and which would lower risk and lower returns. And then there is others kind of investors who are degens, who don't want to look at anything. They just want to get into the next best thing and not really worry about whether it is a scam or not. Anyway, so today I wanted to cover two or three checklists points that I always look for before I go and invest in in any DAOs or any projects in general. Just thought I'll share this, guys. Should share these items with you. Of course, it's not financial advice. I do not have a Discord channel or a Telegram channel, and I'll never DM you. Right, so if you're not been to this site, it's Om Folks, and you can find the latest and greatest DAOs in this. Remember, Olympus DAO was the one which started the entire DAO wave, and currently there are three projects which are official Olympus DAO projects. When I say official, they are supported by Olympus DAO. One is Climber DAO, the next one is Lobis, and the third one is Redacted Cartel. All three of them I've covered in my videos. I can leave link below. All right, so the first thing I always look for is the team. Okay, I'll see if any of these teams are doxed. Do any of these teams have any background in any other projects, any other successful projects? Are they KYC'd on RugDoc? So if you don't know, you can go to rugdoc.io. Can go here and check if these projects are KYC'd, so which means some of them don't want to stay anonymous, but if they apply for a RugDoc verification, they do KYC end to end of those founders, and they will attest saying this project is RugDoc, right? So the person might be anonymous to everyone, but if the authorities or regulators want to get hold of him, they can go to RugDoc and get his information, right? And RugDoc also does a bit of code verification, validation, etc. So you can also come and look at this is one of the sites that I always look for. If the team is anonymous, then I'll come here and check if they are RugDoc certified, right? But there are people like Daniel who runs the Time and Frog Nation. So he's well known in the ecosystem. So any projects that he's going to start, it's not going to be a rug pull, right? So price action, nobody can stop, nobody can do anything about it. But all you need to always worry about is if it's a scam or a rug pull, right? So Zeus was the guy who started Ohm. So if he's associated with any other project, then of course you can probably feel that it's safer from a rug pull perspective, right? So yeah, so team is going to be a very important thing, and of course you got to look at the keeping staying in line with the security aspect of it. Check out the site called DeFi Safety. This is probably one of the coolest sites that I've seen when it comes to looking up for DeFi protocols. Balancer today is at 100%. Does that mean that there won't be hacks? It can't guarantee. Nothing is guaranteed, but you feel safe when you're investing in a protocol like Balancer, which has been audited extensively and quote rated as 100, right? So if you see, there's so many projects here. Compound has always been here about 93%. Uniswap at 94%. Uniswap at one point was 60%, and they have improved their quality, and they've gone up gradually, gone up, right? So there are not many DAO projects here. I just realized that it's only Climate DAO which is there, and which to my surprise is looking really bad right now. Okay, the overall score is 33%, code and team 90%, which is okay. I think the documentation is pretty poor, testing is pretty poor. This is what worries me the most from a security perspective, right? I have a lot of money in Climate DAO. I'm not trying to create any FUD here, but once these kind of reports come out, I think the report date was 10th Jan, couple of days ago. So once these kind of reports come out, the team usually picks it up and tries to fix those issues, right? So DeFi safety is a must. Come and take a look at DeFi safety. You may have they may start doing reviews on DAOs, so you can keep an eye on what kind of DAO that you're if the DAO that you're investing in is safe or not, right? So the third one I look for is the roadmap. Okay, so I always look for a project which has a good roadmap. So let's say Time, for example. Time, the reason I invested long time ago. In fact, a few of my friends were not even interested in Time. They said it looks like a scam to me. I told them that, look, it's not about it being Olympus DAO 4, because the moment somebody copies Olympus DAO, people tend to feel that, oh, it's just a scam, right? So Time was one of the first projects that, I think one of the first or second projects that copied from Olympus DAO, and prima facie everybody felt that it was a scam, at least my friends. So I told them that, look, the only reason I wanted to get in was Daniel, and he already has Popsicle Finance and Abracadabra Money, right? And with this kind of progress in the crypto world, I'm sure he will have a good roadmap. So roadmap around a project is extremely important, and obviously backed by the team that can actually deliver the roadmap, right? So the kind of roadmap that Danny has for Wonderland is just amazing. See, he's done a seed funding for a betting platform now. He's looking at collaborating with Andre to release a token called, I think, project name they've not released, it's called VE33. So a lot of things. He's also thinking about making it as a gaming protocol project. So it's pretty cool, right? Say, look at Climate DAO. I know the security rating looks very poor here, but it's got a place in the DAO ecosystem. So Climate DAO has is for climate change, and there are a lot of other apart from their carbon credit tons that they are carbon credit that they are putting on the treasury. Recently they have tied up with a few other projects to who are working on forest conserving the forests. So a lot of these things are coming up, and the team seems nice and the roadmap looks good, right? So yeah, so this is very important in my view. Roadmap is another thing that you should always look for. Then I would say the most important factor in my view is the price action, right? So when you look at the price action for every DAO, it's just dumped, right? Only few DAOs which have taken off and stayed around a good price point. This is the market cap. So let me look at the price. Yeah, so if you see Hector DAO, it obviously had a massive pump to 335 and it's come down, right? What you got to look for is this criteria. So market cap versus total value locked. Okay, lower this number, the better it is for you when it comes to investing in a DAO. The reason why it is better is if it is lower, which means the project is undervalued. Okay, which means the value of the market cap of a particular project is lesser than the total value. So now it's higher, right? So you've got 114k million and market cap is 237 million. If it was the other way around, then you know that there is a lot of demand for this project and the price is just about to explode, right? So you can look at other projects like Spartacus. Look, Spartacus had a lot of other issues, and that's why I think it's in a bad shape. So this particular rule may not be applicable for all the projects. Just you got to look at whether the project itself is doing well or not. See, 0.5 is a good entry point. Having said that, there have been a lot of issues with Spartacus. I don't know where they are right now, but you got to go to their Discord channel, check out what's happening, and then make an informed decision, right? So Climadao, we spoke of Climadao. It's had a massive dump, right? But then the market cap to TVL is at 1.66. I would ideally want this to be lesser than 1 because it's had so much of dump. So if this slowly if it keeps increasing, then it means the price obviously the market cap is increasing, right? If it keeps decreasing, that's when I would probably put in more and more money into it, right? Wonderland time, look at this, it's just unbelievable, 2.4, and the kind of valuation it probably is valid because of the roadmap that he has, the plans that he has. The Wonderland treasury itself is $1 billion right now. Okay, so yep. So as I said, you got to marry this with the other factors that I spoke of, right? Olympus DAO is extremely overvalued. Look at this, it's 5.23, right? So is there a massive pullback expected? Possibly, possibly not, don't know. Again, remember, all these DAOs are inflationary. Okay, all these tokens are inflationary. If somebody is giving you 70,000% APY, he's printing those tokens. So the supply increases, obviously the price will only go down. It will not go up. You will never see time price going back to 10k. You will never see it. Okay, it'll always be, it might go maximum to 3k or 4k. Or maybe 5k, you never know, but I don't see it going back to 10k, right? But then you holding it and staking it, you are actually multiplying your stake, so it kind of evens out in the long run, right? So Olympus DAO, extremely overvalued in my view. Is there a pullback expected? I don't know. It might or it might not happen. It might go up even beyond this, provided they have a good roadmap. Right now, I don't know anything that has come out of Olympus DAO which is as bullish as time, for example, right? And let's look at Redacted Cartel. This one is extremely oversubscribed, or extremely overvalued. I had covered this project the day it was released. If you go and watch my video, you'll know. And I think it's just gonna dump, I think. Okay, sorry, I'm not trying to create any FUD here. I am also equally invested in this. Unless they come up with something amazing in their roadmap, then this might sustain for longer, right? So I think you got the point. All I'm trying to say is, first is look for a good team. Look whether the projects are audited properly. Third important point is you got to have a proper roadmap and see if the team can achieve that roadmap. And last and most important thing would be the market cap versus TVL. Look for this. If it is very high and if the project roadmap doesn't look very promising, I mean, I can't tell you to sell or buy, but you take a call what is right for you, but you got to always be careful about these things. All right, so hope I was helpful. If you liked this video, please smash that like button, and of course please subscribe. 80-90% of you don't subscribe to my channel. I'm planning to have a lot of new content coming up, one on particularly on NFTs. There are a lot of blue chip undervalued NFTs in the market today. I've picked up a couple of them in the past couple of days. I will share those NFTs with you in tomorrow's video. All right. So until next time, have a great day.